This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Ho, ho, holy shit, it's already Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Happy Festivus!
Happy Festivus, that's right.
There you go.
Happy Festivus for the rest of us. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah.
It's a Seinfeld reference. You know what? Let's get started real quick. I heard this and I laughed my ass off. It's about Tony, not Tony, that's me! Vince Russo.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but this one was funny, though. Apparently, he was trying to get Sable, a long time ago, he was trying to get Sable to go to TNA at the time. And so he called her, right? This part makes me laugh. So at the time, obviously, her husband is Brock Lesnar. So he answered the phone. Brock Lesnar did when Vince Russo called her. Vince didn't introduce himself. He didn't say anything. He just asked if she's available or is she there or whatever. So Brock handed her the phone, and the offer was made for her to join TNA, and she turned it down. And all of a sudden, oh man, who was it? Oh, Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle got wind of it. I'm assuming it was from Brock, because Brock was asking Kurt how much does he make in TNA, and Kurt told him, and then Brock all of a sudden was interested in going to TNA. But before that, Kurt Angle called Vince Russo and said, Vince, what the hell did you just do? And then Vince was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What did I do? What do you mean? So then he goes, yeah, Brock Lesnar really wants to kill you. And he goes, wait, what? Why? What did I do? And then he told him, he said, well, you called his house and you didn't introduce yourself. You didn't say who you were and all this other shit. And he wants to fucking kill you.
You know what? I read that story literally right before we went out there.
Oh, really?
I read that exact story.
Yeah. I thought that was funny, man. I was like, good, motherfucker. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
I agree.
So, in other news for the show, and I sent the message to the boys, is that I found Hook's music.
Yes, you did.
I found it, and it is added on to the 5-second shuffle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rightfully deservable.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, we'll talk more about that later. But being that we have his song now, we're going to take out Lash Legend, and obviously we're going to add Hooks on there.
Perfect.
So, yeah. So if any of those songs come up, obviously there'll be a deduction from your score. So let's go right into our Facebook post. The first one is the fantasy matchup. It was a rematch of Elio versus Julian. Julian's got a record of 1-3. Elio's got a record of 2-5. It was Gunther versus Samoa Joe. And in a match where I think that if it ever happened, it would definitely be a damn good match. So
yes, it would. What
do you guys think of this matchup before I give the results on this?
This would definitely be a hard-hitting, definitely a really good match between these guys. I think they could tear the house down. Just the wrestling that these two do, I feel like they could work really well. And I feel like it doesn't really matter who's a heel or a face here, because we haven't really seen Gunther as a baby face. But at the same time, I think he can make it work. But
you think
honestly, I think so. Yeah, he can get the crowd behind him somewhat in a way. I think if this right story is getting the way that it should be, then I can see Gunther being the baby face. Not really the I feel sorry baby face, but beat his ass if Joe can get the crowd to hate him so much. But this match would be great.
I never would thought of hearing about Gunther being a baby face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he's just that type of character and dude that he's got to stay a heel. You know?
He does. Yeah.
So, but I agree with what you said, but I still think they can still pull this off heel versus heel. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, wow. That kind of threw me off a little bit, Clay.
That's what I'm here for, man. That's what I'm here for.
All right, No, go ahead. Finish up.
No, honestly, for me, I got to go with Joe. With his experience, with everything that he's done in the past wise, Gunther has got to put over Joe in this match. I think so. So I think Samoa Joe.
Let me ask you a question, though.
Okay.
Granted, you said that, but what kind of match should this be? Just a regular old match? Because for some reason, I see Iron Man match. I know Gunther can definitely last an hour, but I don't know if Samoa Joe can. And then I'm not disrespecting Samoa Joe, but I don't know if he can last that hour. I don't know. I'm just thinking of a weird match that these guys could be involved in and make it that much better.
These guys definitely do not need weapons. They have their own weapons with their hand.
Yeah,
so it can't be the extreme rules.
Especially Gunther.
Yeah.
Yes, good God. But I'm not disrespecting Gunther in any way. I still like him, but I still think Joe would take this. So I'm going with Samoa Joe.
Okay. What do you guys think?
I'm sticking with Gunther. I mean, look at the match he had with Ricochet, and this would be a hard-hitting match. Gunther and Samoa Joe, and Gunther's got, like we just said, they don't even need weapons. Gunther's hands are weapons alone.
Yeah.
Right.
With the chops he delivers.
That's true, man.
So I'll stick with Gunther.
All right, Julie, what do you think?
I agree with you guys, but I'm sticking with my pick. Joe, with him being the man he is and what he's done in the business, I think the veteran takes the win on this one. It will be a hard-hitting match. I think Gunther will leave a couple chop marks on him.
All right, so Elio, you got did you do a poll on your TikTok?
Yep.
All right, what were the results of that?
So the results are 32% went with Samoa Joe and 68% went with Gunther.
Damn.
All right.
Jesus.
All right. Either way you go with this, it's not a bad pick, though.
Yeah.
Because both these guys are that good.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This is a matchup. For me, honestly, it's rarely done in wrestling. But for me, I would see this match go into a draw.
Okay.
When was the last time we ever saw a match go to a draw? These two guys would fucking destroy each other. And I just think it would just end in a fucking draw where it's like, damn, let's do this again. But man, if I really did have to pick, I know that's the question. Shit. I was trying to beat the fans to it before I get these emails. But
True.
if I really, I go with Gunther, to be honest. I really would. You know, he just got, for a big man, he's got such stamina. And he can go. He can go with cruiserweights, man. He can go with heavyweights. He doesn't give a fuck. He can go with them all. Mm-hmm. Samoa Joe, no disrespect to him, I don't think he can go toe-to-toe. He probably can for like 25 minutes. 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
But after that, he's definitely going to show signs of fatigue. He might lose a step here and there, and I don't think he'll be able to keep pace with somebody like Gunther. So I would go with Gunther. I really would. Now, our final results, our poll, this one is probably one of the closest we ever had on the show. I thought, honestly, it was maybe going to be 60-40, 70-30, around there. But as I was monitoring it the whole week, I was like, holy shit. I was shocked.
Me too.
I was. But like I said, this probably is one of the closest we ever had on this show. So the winner with 51% went with Samoa Joe. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang. Wow.
Yep. And
close.
Very close.
Oh, very close.
48% went with Gunther.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was a little shocking to me. A little shocking.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Julian gets a second win. Elio is he has his 6th loss.
Elio.
What's going on?
Yeah. So, all right. So, up the next matchup is going to be between. I think Julian has to get one more match in him, so we'll do Julian versus Clay this week.
Okay.
And it's going to be a female. So I'm going to pick it out, and then we'll go from there. So
all right.
That'll be after the break. So another post we had is the Bloodline the modern day version of the Four Horsemen? So before I read these comments, guys, what do you think? Are they the modern day Four Horsemen?
No, honestly, to me, like, I can see where they would be considerate because the Four Horsemen was dominant in their era.
Yeah.
And the Bloodline's dominant in this era. But I just feel like these two guys are these two factions are so different.
Yeah.
You got a dominant champion, which you got Ric Flair, Roman. You got the Usos, and then you got Blanchard and Anderson and everybody. It's just like, they're just so different. And I don't really compare the Horsemen with the Bloodline because they're just in their own time. It's just a weird combination. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, I mean, to answer the question, I would have to say no because I think the Bloodline still is on another level, top to the Four Horsemen.
And they still got a long way to go.
They do. And I'm not saying disrespect to any of them. I'm just saying, it's just a different time.
Yeah, that's true. Now I'll agree with you certain point, but because for me, these guys, and I'm talking about the Bloodline, they got a long way to go.
Yeah.
If they do this thing with Sammy, where they're gonna, Sam's gonna venture off, team up with Owens, and fight the Usos at WrestleMania, then it's a absolutely no. Because the Four Horsemen stayed together for a very long time. Even though here and there, when a member left, somebody came. You know what I'm saying? So there were several members of the Four Horsemen. When one would leave, somebody else would come in its place or blah, blah, blah. So it all depends on how they do this. I mean, are they going to stick with just strictly Samoans? Or, are they going to add somebody like another Sami Zayn if he does leave?
Right.
But also, again, they are on a whole different level to where, it's different style compared to the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen, those guys were classy. I'm not saying that they're not, but I'm just saying these guys were classy and they were more like, I'll show you my shit in the ring, where you got the Bloodline who are just rugged and they'll fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. Look what happened on Raw. So
exactly.
Four Horsemen really, throughout the whole show. And the Four Horsemen really wasn't like that. So,
no.
Are they the next Four Horsemen? I'm going to say no. So, what do you guys think before I read these comments?
Two different time periods. I'm going to say no because, like we just said, Four Horsemen, someone left, one person left, another member was brought in. Whereas he was the Bloodline, they're like one family, and it's just sure they're dominating. They're on another level, but I'm going to say no. Because, what you just said with the difference.
True. Julian.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. Two different eras, two different styles, and two different groups. One is a family, and one was a world machine. Granted, I wasn't alive for when the Horsemen wrestled, but I watched back like WCW, NWA matches with the Horsemen.
I'm shocked you even know the Horsemen.
True.
I am. I'm a baby when it comes to the old NWA, not the Billy Corgan ran NWA. But
did you just really? You know what? You just said compare. You're muted, son. All right, let's go to the comments. Brandon Peters, he said the Bloodline is the Samoan NWO. I totally disagree with that.
No.
Oh my God,
I don't see that.
Someone earlier this week said the bloodline is starting to become the enemy. Whoa.
No.
No.
No. Totally disagree with that. Corey, you got to be kidding me with this fucking name.
Oh boy.
Corey Snuggles Lowe.
No.
Yes.
That can't be his name.
Corey
I'm sorry, bro.
Snuggles Lowe. You know,
Oh
I need to
sit. Hey, I'm right there with you. I'm going to crack open a broken skull. What? Steve Weiser? What?
I went still with the Corona and Amaretto. Jesus Christ, people. I have to know, Corey, where the hell did you come with Snuggles? My middle name is Snuggles. And to make it worse, you come out and you say Low. Snuggles Low. Bro. That don't sound right.
No, it does not.
Anyway. He went on to say, how does anyone compare the two? One of them is one of the best factions of all time, and the other is a bunch of operated wrestlers thrown together to make Ric Flair look good. So he's talking about the Horsemen there.
I don't agree with that.
No. Hell no.
Mm-mm.
Barry Davis said, hell no. This is defamation of the Four Horsemen. Oh, defaming the whole Four Horsemen. My bad.
Oh.
I mean, well, hey, that's your opinion, brother. Oh, my God. Then Corey Snuggles Lowe responded to Barry Davis and said every single member they ever had defamed them long ago. No.
Wow.
No. You're totally wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Wow. You know what? I can't right now. Clay, it's Christmas.
I know.
I'm done.
Trying to be happy, damn it.
Yes. It's supposed to be jolly.
Right?
Speaking of jolly, if you guys got a kick out of the $50 man pole dance on the Facebook page, check it out.
Hey, listen, I'm still waiting for some money, but I ain't got shit for it.
Put your Cash App out there, man. Shit.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I thought at least I'd get a quarter, but no.
Hey, or 50 cents, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, like I said. Hey.
True.
But if you guys have any comments or questions, drop us a line on our Facebook page, and we'll talk about it on next week's show. With that being said, let's go straight into the wrestling news from around the world. Take it away, Clay.
All right, let's get into the wrestling news from around the world. A report was coming out that Mandy Rose has made $500,000 following her WWE release.
God damn.
Yeah. Just bracking in that money.
But you know what? I mean, number one, good for her. Okay? Mm-hmm. Make that money. Now, here's the thing. I saw a post on Facebook. Okay? Made me so fucking mad. They put a picture of Mandy Rose, and then they put a picture of Drew McIntyre. Okay? On the one picture, it said Mandy Rose made $500,000 in the month. And then in the other picture, it was something, it was Drew McIntyre. It says, while Drew McIntyre makes $45,000 a week. And I'm like, What? So?
Right?
Mandy Rose,
too.
You saw it, right?
Yeah,
am I right? Is it a week of $45,000 a week?
It was like, yes. Yes, it was a week. Yes.
Yeah.
$45,000 a week. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. Most people don't make $45,000 in a year. So for Drew to make $45,000 in a week, fucking praise the Lord, good for you.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn.
Yes.
And then to try to come on, people. Fuck. Yeah. The man's still making money.
Yes.
God, people piss me off, but good for Mandy Rose. Shit, make that money.
Exactly. I agree.
Work that up, dude.
Yes. Big E said this week that he's getting more scans in March to determine if he will get back in the ring or not.
Ooh, really?
Yes. Yes.
Now, let me throw this out there. If they give him the go to return to the ring, would he go back with New Day?
I would think so. Yeah. I honestly do, because we looked at it and kind of criticized Big E for his singles run. Yes, he was WWE champion, but he really wasn't that good with it. Honestly, with New Day, he was the best he ever was. So it's like
you're right.
He needs the New Day. He got that opportunity just like Kofi did, and no disrespect, but they failed. So New Day. I mean, as much as we say that this faction needs to quit, it works. It works for him. You know, they still get a good pop. So he would have to go back, I would think.
Yep, I agree.
Yep. Any other agrees?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. One WWE executive has said that there's been rumors going around that a return for Alberto Del Rio. An executive said, "No fucking way."
I was about to say. I heard they were like, "Fuck no."
No. And honestly, I don't blame them. I really don't.
They said, "Hell no" to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Following another.
Wait. Do you blame him though?
No. Fuck. Stay away from that dude, man. Seriously. He's nothing but trouble. He's worse than Punk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about that. I think Punk's worse.
Yeah. True. Del Rio's done some shady shit, though.
He has. Yeah. He has.
Right.
Yeah.
So, stay away. Speaking of another return, former WWE superstar Lana has hinted that her husband, AEW superstar Miro, could return to WWE.
Please,
seen that.
Please do, because they didn't do a thing with him since he joined.
And let me tell you something, AEW fanboys. What the fuck has he done in AEW?
Not a fucking thing. Won that TNT title, and then after that, he was long gone. So it's like, where are you going with him? Like, seriously, I don't think I can count more on my fingers than matches that Miro has had in 2022.
Yeah.
Seriously. And that's sad.
You're right.
They had him turn on Kip Sabian for no reason, and then they never followed that up.
Exactly.
I tell you, Miro is probably one of the most underrated wrestlers I've ever seen.
I agree.
Right now. And it's like, and you know what? I'm going to call a spade. WWE, same thing. Y'all did him dirty too. But AEW, y'all doing them dirty too.
Worse.
You know,
worse.
Yes.
At least Rusev was on TV.
But not only that, he had this good thing going with Rusev Day. It was fucking genius. Everybody was on board with it. And I honestly, if he was still in WWE, I think people would still be on board with it.
I think so too.
In AEW, you started the man out with a fucking dude that plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? That's what you do? And then on top of that, you don't put him on TV anymore. And the reason why, from what I heard, was we got nothing for him right now. What the fuck you mean by that?
It's terrible, but you have room for Hook. Let's just,
Thank you!
It's true. It's fucking true. You got time for Hook, but not time for Miro. Pathetic.
Yep.
Anyway, and my last bit of news, and this one's not very good, but I have to say it. I have to report it. The former Enzo Amore has now commented that he has said that he could brutalize MJF in a promo battle.
You know, I did read that.
So did I.
I did read it. But you know what? Let's put it out there. Let's see what the people think. Okay?
All right.
But what I think, honestly, promo versus promo. Enzo Amore versus MJF. I don't know about that. Yeah. I think, man, I don't know. Looking back at Enzo's promos, I can't front. They were good.
They were very good. Back in the day.
Can he keep up with somebody like an MJF? Because Ricky Starks, I'm sorry, we said it last week, or I said it last week. It kind of seemed like he was a little nervous going up against MJF in a promo.
Yes.
So I'm not saying that Enzo would do that too, but man, I don't know. I really don't know.
Him and Cass were one of the top baby faces in the company during that time too. And everybody was following along with what he was saying. So he is a good promo.
He is.
You're talking about MJF.
Let's put that You know what? Let's put it as a poll.
Let's do it.
We'll do
I'm
it
down
as a
for it.
we'll put it as a people comment on it, but we also put it as a poll. You know what? I was just thinking, where the fuck is Josh? I unbanned you, bro.
I know. What the heck? You're supposed to comment on us, bud. Where the hell have you been?
We miss you, man.
I know.
Merry Christmas, fucker.
But
anyway,
that is all. Yeah,
I think we should do that. MJF versus Enzo.
Let's do it.
Let's do
it.
All
right. Yes. That is all I have for the news. Tony, let's get into rumors.
All right. Edge is reportedly set to face Demon Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell at the Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Interested? No?
No, well, they need to get the story started because there's no sign of Edge. But we
True.
also have a month.
And the Royal Rumble is in January, but WWE, it's not like they've never done a storyline within 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But how would they fit the Demon with Judgment Day, though? That's what I don't get.
Yeah.
It's like you got Balor, but he's already a heel, so you're going to make the Demon a heel?
You're right.
What I mean? So it's like, where are they going to follow with that?
Well, how would they incorporate the Demon Finn Balor into that storyline?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm just confused on how they would even do it.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
This one I thought was interesting. Former WWE star Chris Masters teasing a Royal Rumble return.
Oh, okay. He's still jacked.
He is still jacked. Yeah. But do we care?
Mm-hmm. No. I'll be straight up honest now.
Really, what did they do with him when he wasn't in their company?
He didn't do shit.
Right.
No.
So.
Wait, wasn't he U.S. champion?
Was he?
I think so.
I think he was.
Look it up, Elio.
Yeah. I don't remember.
I mean, I seriously, I don't care. I just don't. I mean, Chris Masters, okay, what have you done, brother? And you're teasing a return to fucking the Royal Rumble? Really? What? Shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut it. This one made me laugh. But I would not be mad if this happened. Okay? And Clay, you're a sports guy, and I want to hear from you about this.
All right.
Okay? Because you're a huge sports guy.
Yes.
Stephen A. Smith is set to be at WrestleMania 39, but wants a manager's role.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Fuck it. He's so goddamn annoying.
He is. He also was quoted saying that he would accept that invite if the invite is sent to him as a manager. But he said he wants to be a manager. He doesn't want to be in the sideline talking like they did with Pat McAfee years ago before he became a commentator. He said he wants to manage somebody if they did offer him something at WrestleMania.
That's blasphemous. That is like, I seriously do not see that, man. I don't. Who the fuck would he manage?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
But he would have to be a heel.
Oh,
he has to be.
Yes.
Those that don't know who Stephen A. Smith is, he is like a reporter, Clay?
Basically, like an ESPN analyst for like.
There you go.
He does like basketball, football.
Yeah, he does it all actually. All sports. He covers. I've never heard him talk about hockey though.
No, like he mainly is a football, basketball guy. I mean, he'll say a couple things about baseball, but not a whole lot. I'm with you. I've never heard him talk about hockey.
Yeah.
So, he's one of those know-it-all type of reporters where he could get something and be like, okay, this is what I say. This is 100% right. Blah, blah, blah. So what I'm saying with that is if Stephen A was there as a manager in WWE, that's what I mean by like, who would he manage? Because he would be all about himself. And that's the hard, selfless truth about it. He would make it all about him, make it all about, and as a manager, supposed to make it about the superstar himself.
Right.
So Stephen A is going to have to get that understood, that it's about the guy, not you.
Which is true.
Right.
As a manager, it's never about you. It's about the wrestler that you're trying to put over. The biggest example that I can say, Paul Heyman.
Yes.
Everybody knows who Paul Heyman is, but have you ever seen him make it about himself? No. He makes it about the guys all the goddamn time. He's just so much of a pro and so good at what he does is that you don't even see it. That he tries to put himself over because he never does. He puts the guys over, but he uses his words on what he says to put the guys over is what makes him a genius. So you're right. He's got to understand that. But let me throw this out there.
Okay.
Who would he manage? And like I said earlier, I think he needs to be a heel. He can't be a babyface. He just can't. It's not in him. Everybody hates him as it is on ESPN.
Yes, they do.
For him to be at a WrestleMania, he's got to be a heel. I'm sorry. But who would he manage? I'm going to go out on a limb while you thinking about this. I'm going to say the Hurt Business. Put all of them back together. Have him manage the Hurt Business. That's what I think.
So take out MVP?
Yes.
And put Stephen A. Smith? Okay.
Yes.
I can see that. I agree 100%. He has to be a heel. Because like you said, whenever he's on ESPN, it's like everybody hates his guts and wants to like outshine him and, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I agree with the Hurt Business too, but I can see him being somebody of a manager bigger. Like say, that's the thing. I don't know who he would even manage. Like you say Hurt Business, but what about Bobby Lashley? Yeah,
Omos?
I could see that too. Yeah. Yeah, I can see Omos. Because it ain't working with MVP, really.
It's not.
No. So, why not just throw him in there?
Man. Yeah, it's hard to kind of think of who, but those are the only guys that come to my mind. Hurt Business, maybe Omos. Yeah, I mean, geez. These,
hey, I got one. Zion Quinn.
Yeah.
If he comes up to the main roster, we keep talking about him coming up to the main roster, give him Stephen A. Smith.
There you go.
I'm just thinking. It's there. I don't know.
And you know what? My thing is, I mean, if he agrees, like you said, Clay, for him that he's got to understand that he's got to put the guys over. I think he can do a really good job doing that.
As a heel.
Yeah. Man. Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, who else? I can't think of it. The only thing that pops up in my fucking head is Hurt Business. That's it. And Omos. But I like that. I like that. Zion Quinn. Yeah.
Did you say Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo can speak for himself. I
think. And that's the thing. You got to remember, Paul Heyman, he does some kind of talking. And to be honest, that's because Roman can't cut a promo. Yeah. The Usos can't cut a promo. And I mean, they can, but it's almost the same all the time. That's why, and if you notice on SmackDown too, who did most of the talking? Sami Zayn. Because he knows how to cut a fucking promo. Carmelo Hayes knows how to do a promo, so he really doesn't need anybody. That's why we always bitch about with Trick.
He doesn't need Trick.
He doesn't.
That's the thing.
And that's why I said the Hurt Business, because Bobby Lashley definitely can't cut a promo.
No.
Shelton Benjamin can't, I'm sorry to say. Trying to be nice. Yeah. And Cedric Alexander, he can't cut a promo. Omos definitely can't cut a fucking promo. So guys that can't cut a promo, they do need somebody that can cut it for them and make them look good. So, Carmelo, he's good at promos. He doesn't really need anybody. Zion Quinn, another guy. He can't cut promos. Mean looking dude. It's like you looking at him. He's like, God damn, I'm scared of him. And then when you hear him talk, he sounds like Bozo the Clown. It's like, what the fuck?
Exactly. I agree 110%. He's got the scary look. It's just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like,
it's like, what do you do? What? What are you saying?
Right.
Get out of my house.
Also here, speaking of sports, Tyrese Halliburton, who's a Pacers point guard,
Yes.
said he wanted to take a bump and be a manager in WWE also.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yes.
Really?
In an interview this past week, I forgot to put it in my news, but since we're talking about it already.
That's fine.
Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton, who's a Pacers point guard, has said that he's a huge WWE fan. And he was there all the time when WWE was in town. Anyway, he said that he wanted to take a bump, but the Pacers are like, no, we don't want you doing that, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then he recently said, I'd be a manager. I'd be a heel manager in WWE. So we'll see. We already got Pat McAfee, Indiana legend there.
Now, let me ask you a question, Clay, because you are a sports nut.
Yes, I am.
A huge Indiana Pacers fan. I'm a huge Knicks fan, so, we know the wars between what happened back then. Yeah. Now, do you think, because I don't know the guy well. I know who he is, obviously, but you know the guy well. Would he make a good manager?
He's got a personality, though. That's my thing. I don't think he's a hateable guy, so I would think he would have to be a babyface manager.
Oh, okay.
Because to me, he's got this personality that gravitates and that he smiles all the time. He's very positive. So I can't really see him being a bad guy. But he could flip. But I don't know. But
is he like a lovable guy?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Everybody in Indiana loves him.
Okay.
So I've never met a person. He's kind of like a Pat McAfee in a way. Very funny, very outgoing personality. Pat's a nutcase. So we all know about Pat McAfee.
Yeah.
But Tyrese has got this like lovable personality. So he would have to be a babyface because I can't see that guy doing a thing wrong. That's just me, though.
All right. Well, that was a very long rumor thing, but hey, that's okay. That's what we do here.
That's right.
Going back to Chris Masters, I have a list in front of me. He hasn't won any championship in WWE.
Really?
See? My point.
I only have DDT Pro Wrestling and Ohio Valley, and a bunch of other independents and NWA. That's about it.
And you know what? Like I said earlier, and I'm not saying this would be disrespectful, but who the fuck cares if Chris Masters come in the Royal Rumble? Do you really think he's going to have a good pop? Seriously.
Hell no.
I don't think he will.
No. People will be like, "Oh, cool, we haven't seen you in years," and then that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Seriously, right?
Probably do a program with Bobby Lashley because it looks like Bobby's going to turn heel over the Master Lock and see. And obviously, we know where that's going to go.
Well, see, I feel like if Chris Masters were to come back, he'd be like Carlito. Be like, get that pop and be like, oh, cool. And then be on Raw and then off into the sunset.
Yep.
We didn't see Carlito after that. So
yeah,
I feel like they do the same thing with Chris. So I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well. For me, it's a, all right. Oh, yay. Bye. Anyway, that's all I got for rumors. Clay, what do you got for injury?
I have one. Adam Cole is believed to be doing a lot better, but still no timetable for a return.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, I mean, he's still battling the concussion stuff. Still no thing about if he'll return or not. I hope so, because I miss Adam Cole. I really do. I miss Adam Cole NXT.
Well, wait a minute. You know what? You know what? Being that you said that, as far as I know, Adam Cole is hurt.
Yes.
Bobby Fish isn't.
No.
Kyle O'Reilly isn't. Where the fuck are they? You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's AEW for you. That's all I got to say. Go ahead, Clay.
I agree. And that's all I have for injuries.
All right, let's go right into the hot tag news. This week we have, where will Sasha Banks end up? Or Mercedes? Where will she end up? What do you guys think?
Honestly, I've been thinking about this all week. And I would have to say when she does do Wrestle Kingdom, I think Sasha / Mercedes is going to fall in love with New Japan.
You think so?
I do. She's already quoted in saying that she doesn't want to go to AEW.
Yeah.
She's already said that. So that's off the picture.
Right.
I think with her, and this is me going back to her as she's a fan, she's a huge fan of like the anime, Japanese.
Yes.
Like, that whole, I don't know much about it, like the cartoon anime.
Yeah, I don't either.
Deal. I don't know much about it, so I'm sorry if like I'm not trying to be disrespect to it. I have no clue about it.
Yeah.
But she's very into that type of thing and the lifestyle. So I think she would fall in love in New Japan and stay there.
Yeah,
because of the wrestling style, that sort of thing.
Right. Though I do agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is that I'm not a huge fan of New Japan. I know who they are. I've seen a few matches here and there and this and that. I know Wrestle Kingdom and their tournaments and all that other shit.
It's hard to watch with tag team match after tag team match after tag team match.
Yes, it is. But my thing is that I don't see much about the women there.
No,
I don't.
Mm-mm.
You know, so I'm not sure how she's going to pan out there because, yeah, she'll be a catch, she'll be a draw, but for how long?
True.
You know,
in her head, maybe she might be the face of women's wrestling in Japan.
But New Japan's got to have women.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. It's like there got to be somebody to compete with her because if she's going to be
they're going to have a match for the IWGP Women's Championship at Wrestle Kingdom.
You know, I didn't even know they had an IWGP Women's Championship.
Kairi Sane's going to be on there.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, huh. Well, see, that's what I mean. We didn't even fucking know there was a title match for that. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
Unknown.
Yeah,
but I don't know because I don't see her going to Impact.
No,
I don't see her going to WWE again after she's tried this bullshit.
Yeah.
So all arrows are pointing towards New Japan for me. I don't know.
I mean, I agree with you, but I think honestly, I think it's just going to be either a one and done or maybe wrestle a couple matches. I don't know, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm going to be different. So I'm going to say that I'm not going to say New Japan. I'm going to say since they're putting such a spotlight on Stardom, I'm going to say she ends up in Stardom.
Really?
Oh, okay.
Which is an all women's promotion.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
wait, isn't that ran by AJ Lee, Stardom?
That might be.
Doesn't she have like some president job within that?
I read something about that.
Yeah. I don't remember. I could be wrong.
I don't know, man. This one's a tough one, but I'm glad we put it out there. Julian, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a one and done. I think she's going to go to Hollywood after that match, or maybe a couple matches, because she wants to be in movies, she wants to be in TV shows after her role in The Mandalorian. So I think her time in wrestling may be coming to a close, and she might go the Hollywood route.
Okay,
all right.
Adam Brutton, he said New Japan, then on to acting. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
Now, Paul Casilo, bro, you got an issue. He blew up our shit with nothing but all these little gifts saying, love it. He commented again, hell yes. Commented again, believe in yourself. Commented again, you are not alone.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's one of those spam bots, I'm sure.
You think so?
I hope so.
It's either that or he's fucking.
I know how these. Because I've been on TikTok for a year and I see all that stuff on there.
Really?
So with all these body counts, yeah.
Okay.
Very.
Thank God, because that was like I kept seeing it popping up. I was like, "What the fuck, bro? Relax." Jesse Pennington, bro, we got to have a talk now. First of all, you made 0 sense on what you commented. Because you commented saying no, but Mercedes maybe what?
Oh, I saw that. Oh, yes, because I remember posting that, and within 5 seconds, that fucking comment came up, and it pissed me off.
He got bad. All you fans, why you gonna make Clay angry? He's such a calm person.
Right?
He's calm, cool, and collected. You wouldn't make someone angry, make me angry, because I don't give a damn.
Thank you.
He's old as shit. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
But you're right.
God.
You're right. I mean, like, seriously, Homeboy said, no, but Mercedes is like, oh, my God. That's not what, like, seriously, like, we don't fucking know that?
Exactly.
That's her real fucking name? Bro.
Yeah.
Denny Cuba, he said, in movies, it's pointless for her to return in the ring. Okay. Steve Kelly. Yeah. Steve Kelly, he wrote, who cares? The quitter's gone. God damn.
He didn't hold back.
No, he did not. Israel Rosales said combat zone wrestling. Okay. I doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Not with the style that the wrestlers there do.
Yeah. Dustin Moore said nowhere. Mercedes could be an NJPW or Impact, but Sasha Banks, won't the name is owned. Well, Jesus Christ.
Shit. Like, you suck. Fuck. You're getting me to drink, god damn it.
Yeah, me too. David DeRosser says, as long as it ain't WWE, who cares? Well, you know what? That's why we asked the fucking question, bro.
Right?
Cam K. Tracy, he said, in WWE where she belongs.
But she walked out of WWE.
Exactly.
She walked out and then turned them down again. Like,
yeah.
No, she's not coming back.
H. Khan, he said WWE. Thank you, Khan. We appreciate that.
All right.
Sakiru Odorindi, this one that made me laugh a little bit. But he said she should calm herself down. God damn. But okay. Sasha, calm down. Like, she's going to listen to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse Pennington. Now, bro, this was a little inappropriate, but he said nowhere because Sasha Banks is dead. What the fuck, bro?
No.
That's fucked. You know what? I'm seriously hoping he's saying about her character is dead.
I hope so, because that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, we criticize and all this other shit, but come on, bro. That's a little bit too far. Brandon Peter said AEW and New Japan. I kind of disagree with you.
Also, one or the other. She can't be in both places.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
No. I just don't see her going to AEW. I really don't. Just with how everything has been going on with AEW, I don't see it.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Like the one comment I have here said AEW, all elderly wrestling, WCW 2.0.
Oh, God.
Okay.
The other one said, who cares, honestly?
Yeah. Aaron Childs, he said AWW. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What's AW?
Yeah.
I'm assuming he was trying to write AEW.
I hope.
Yeah. Conrad Abraham said January 4th her contract is up, so she will be going to AEW. No, she is not, bro.
No.
Fuck.
She's not going to be in AEW. I promise that.
All right, one more because I'm fucking losing my goddamn shit. Nick Vanderheiden. Damn. Okay. He says after she does her NJPW dates and gets paid for every appearance, then she'll come back here and realize no one still wants her for the ridiculous price she's asking and will eventually fade into the sunset. But unfortunately, we will still have to read dumb shit like this, pretending like she's ever making a comeback. And no, I'm not a hater. She was a fine wrestler, but no one really needs her bye-byes, Bank. All right, Nick Vanderheiden, fuck you.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, you were okay, and then you said, we will still have to read dumb shit like this. Bro, we're just asking a fucking question.
If you don't have to read dumb shit like this, don't fucking comment.
Don't fucking comment.
My point. Fuck you.
Fuck them.
Exactly.
Fuck them all. That's what I say.
Amen, brother.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a pause.
Please.
Let's take a pause. Jesus Christ. Yeah. And then when we come back, we have this week's fantasy matchup and This Week in Wrestling.
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Kevin Owens. Make sure to listen to the Wrestling POV podcast. Take it easy, guys. Maybe I'll end up on your show one day. Who knows? But if I do, I'll probably end up taking the whole thing over, and then it won't really be your show anymore. So maybe it's not a good idea. Who knows? We'll see how that works out.
All right, and we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, Podbean, iHeartRadio, and TuneIn Radio. And now it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling. Tony, let's get raw.
Look at me, Tony. Look at me.
You fucking mark!
All right, but before we go there, we got this week's fantasy matchup. It is Julian versus Clay. Clay dominating at a 6-1 record. Julian with a 2-3 record. So being that you're in first place, Clay, I got a number in mind. You just got to guess between 1 and 10.
3.
All right, Julian.
8.
The number is 3.
Holy shit! Reggie,
that's why he's winning. Shit.
Damn right.
All right, so you can pick either AEW or WWE.
I'll pick WWE.
All right, so this week's fantasy matchup, and for me, this has been talked about about a year ago, I want to say. Now, it's not champion versus champion, but a champion is involved. So, yeah, I did a little twisty thingy there. So, the reason why I came up with this is because, like I said, it did come up a few months ago, and I just thought, you know what? This is something I would love to see. So, with Clay picking WWE, his pick this week is Bianca Belair versus AEW's Britt Baker.
Ooh, okay.
So this is going to, to me, I think this is going to be another good one.
Yes.
This was talked about, and honestly, I wish Britt was champion. I would have done champion versus champion, but she's not. And I didn't want to use the other lady. I was like, nah, something more exciting, something more competitive. And I think this would be a competitive matchup. And I'm curious to see what the people think of this matchup. Now, mind you, this chick, I mean, Christ, for like what, 2-3 weeks in a row, we had blowouts in the fantasy matchup.
Yep.
This week was very close by a margin of what, 4%, if that. 51%. 50-fucking-1%. I was like, please don't let it be a tie because I don't want to deal with this shit. But we would have went to Elio's, though. That's why I'm glad Elio does his little polls, too. Because we would have went with that, and then that's how we would have determined the winner. Because there's no ties in wrestling.
No.
Even though earlier on I did say there should be a draw, but that's neither here or there.
Yes.
I still don't want no damn ties in wrestling. So
there should be no ties, period. There should be no any game you're playing, no fucking ties.
Football. Somebody's
got to win, somebody's got to lose.
Football.
Yeah.
Goddamn Giants. Anyway, that's a different story.
Fucking
but
cold.
yeah, your Colts, man. Oof, boy.
Anyway, don't get me fucking started.
But so this week's matchup is Britt Baker versus Bianca Belair. So make sure you cast in your votes and comment too. Tell us what you think about this matchup, and we'll comment it on the show for next week. So
yes.
All right, let's go right into Raw. High points. You know what? No, I'll go to the low point. Adam Pearce. For me, like, man, you guys hear me say before that I have always said, don't act like a wrestler, be that wrestler. Adam Pearce, man, don't act like you were in charge. Fucking be in charge.
Exactly.
His acting, everything is just so fucking horrendous. He's not believable.
No.
Throughout this whole ordeal, I'm just like, bro, you suck. This is just downright terrible. Bad.
I don't even know why WWE even has him. I don't get it.
I don't either.
I really don't.
A while ago, he was used as, like those producers that come out and fucking, break up the fight, the pull parts and shit like that. And then all of a sudden, he's in this role like he's in charge. It's like, bro, who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
And it's just not believable, man. I just got so tired of it. I'm like, you know what? Stay the fuck off my screen, bro. Another low point I had was Dexter Lumis versus The Miz. Nobody was into this match at all.
No.
And this was a ladder match. No one was interested at all. Now, I will give props, and I have it as a side note, but I'm going to talk about it now. Bronson Reed returns.
Yes. Yes.
And from what I hear, Triple H was really high on him when he was on NXT, and he was determined to bring him back. So, in my opinion, I think Bronson Reed looked good.
He did.
Like a monster. He did what he was exactly supposed to do. I got nervous for him, though, because I didn't want him to fuck anything up. And you know what I'm saying? I really, as a wrestler, it's like, I know the nerves get to you, man. He's never been in the main roster. And he just shot right into the fucking main roster after being re-signed. And I didn't want him to fuck it up. I was like, oh, man. Because I don't want nobody to fuck up in wrestling, because you can hurt yourself or you can hurt somebody else. And, when he got up to the top rope, I was like, okay, I know he does this a lot, but, do it right. And then when he just jumped with 1 foot, I was like, he played it safe. Played it safe. Slick motherfucker. Played it safe. He did. A lot of people don't know that, but that's called playing it safe, and he did. But yeah, I was happy with that. I was happy that he returned. Hopefully we'll see good things. And hey, let's see what happens. High points I had was the Street Profits versus Judgment Day. Very good match. Now I put Bloodline. The reason why I put Bloodline is because I loved what they did throughout the whole show.
Yes.
I did. They were just beating everybody's ass. They got in the ring, beat more ass. Exactly. And they beat more ass. And so, for me, I was just like, I fucking love this because it's showing how dominant the Bloodline is. And they did a good job on that. So that's why I just put the Bloodline. The other high point I had was AJ versus Sami Zayn. Damn good fucking match, man. I mean, the fact that Sami beat AJ says a lot about AJ. You know what I'm saying? He's going to retire as a WWE guy. He's not leaving that company. So this is the reason why, though. Because they love AJ so much to put somebody else over. And people, y'all just got to be patient. Let it be. Kevin Owens hasn't won a championship in, I think, like four years. AJ's
at least, yeah.
AJ's getting to that point, too. But don't worry. They're going to get there. They're going to get there. It's just that a professional does what he's told and has no backlash on it. They don't talk back. They say, what do you need done? All right. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's go. As long as the storyline is right, let's do it. And he does. AJ is such a fucking professional, man. But this match altogether was just so good. My final high point I had was the Usos versus Seth and KO. Another good one, man. Again, with this Usos, it's like, and I'm going to kind of backtrack a little bit when we talk about SmackDown, but the Usos, it's like they can't go wrong.
No.
They're going up against Seth and KO. They really made this match really good. I was really invested in it, and this was a pretty decent Raw for me. So that's all I have. Clay, what do you got?
Honestly, man, I had almost the same as you did. But one difference. I did have as a high point Alpha Academy versus the OC. I thought that was a really good match.
Now, the reason why I didn't have that on there was because there was a lot of mistakes in that match. A lot. True. And I was just I was trying to, because, a lot of times if they make one or two mistakes, I don't put it as a low point.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't put it as a high point either. You know what I'm saying? Sure. But for these guys being in as long as they have been, I was just like, oh, man, y'all keep fucking up. What's going on here? You know what I'm saying? So that's why. But hey, if you like it, that's your fucking point of view, Clay.
Right, exactly. But it was still a decent match.
Shut up, Elio.
No, I do agree with Tony.
I'm watching him on the goddamn screen. He's like, he's up to something.
He's slick.
He's slick.
Yeah. But the rest of them, I had the same. Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles, a great fun match between two guys that really know how to throw in a match. So this was great. But I also had Becky Lynch versus Bayley. Thought this was a really good match.
Okay.
The distraction though hits Becky with the monitor. I'm like, okay, well, we're fine. And then Bayley got the win, which whatever. Okay. Damage Control, I just don't understand where they're going with them still. It's like they got these tag team titles, and sometimes I forget that they are tag champs because it's like I don't get this team or where they're going with it. Yeah. So it's like I still enjoyed the match though. And like you said, Usos versus Kevin Owens and Seth. Love the match for the main event. And you throw these four guys in the match, it's going to be great. So gave that as a high point.
Yeah.
Low points. exactly the same. Dexter Lumis versus The Miz. People,
man,
this is exactly why you don't build stories throughout months and months, because then people don't give a fuck about it. No matter what you do, if you put in a ladder match, oh, well, great. Miz got his money back. Okay, be fucking done. This should be done a long fucking time ago because nobody cared about this match.
But if they were in like, yeah, but if they were doing this thing where they were bringing Bronson Reed back, they should have did it weeks ago.
Yes.
Instead of stretching this out and be like, oh, so in the ladder match, this is how you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? They could have done that a couple weeks ago. But on their defense, I will say this: is that The Miz was hurt, so they did have to postpone it somewhat and still have the storyline going. So
I agree.
That's just on their defense, but you're right. I mean, this took way too long. But what I'm afraid of is that they're going to still keep going with it.
And what I'm scared of also is I hope Bronson is not Miz's lackey now.
Yeah.
That's what scares me. Bronson needs to be this dominant heel and not be by Miz's side.
Yeah.
I'm scared of that because Ciampa was with Miz, but at the same time, Ciampa kind of needs a talker, in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm just scared for Bronson. And
no, you're right.
The way it ended. So
yeah.
But that's all I have for Raw.
All right, Elio, what'd you have?
I have basically the same as you guys. The difference I have in my high points, I put Rhea Ripley and Akira Tozawa.
Yeah. Well, see,
I mean, I love what they're doing with Tozawa.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too. But that's the thing, though. Rhea should have kicked his fucking ass. Seriously, though. I was talking to Kaylee about it when we were watching. It's like, they can't have Akira Tozawa beat the crap out of Rhea. That would make no sense at all.
Well, but the thing of it is like I said, too, with Tozawa, he is so good that his facial expressions, his emotions, everything was like, I don't want to hit you. But I kind of will,
Yeah, exactly.
But Rhea did mess up a few times during the match, too. So that's why I didn't put it as a low point, but I didn't put it as a high point. But it wasn't that many mistakes, but there was still enough there.
Yeah.
And so, and the other high points, like you guys said, Becky Lynch and Bayley, Street Profits and Judgment Day, and AJ and Sammy.
So, go ahead.
No, the only little point I have is Dexter Lumis one.
So let me ask you guys a question. What do you guys think about the whole Alexa Bliss knocking out Bianca Belair with that vase?
I like it.
Yeah?
I like it. Yeah. It's still the possession thing, like we've said, but at the same time, it's not, because she's kind of like, oh, well, I don't remember it, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, and it's out of nowhere. It's like, oh, okay.
Because that shocked the hell out of me.
But Bree's on SmackDown, Alexa's on Raw. Is she going to go back and forth between Raw and SmackDown?
Oh, that's right.
I don't know. The draft is coming up soon, I think, isn't it?
They passed.
At some point.
They normally do the draft around September, October, I think, or November maybe. And they didn't do it because they do it right before Survivor Series, and they didn't do it this year, which is shocking. So I don't know. I mean, because think about it anyway. Fucking Usos has been on Raw and SmackDown. Damage Control has been on Raw and SmackDown. So who the hell? And Kevin Owens, he doesn't even have a belt, and he's between fucking Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
So
right.
All right. Overall, I gave Raw a B+ this week. Clay, what'd you give it?
I'm right there with you. I gave it a B+. All
right, Elio, what'd you give it?
I gave it a B+.
Awesome sauce. All right, let's go straight into NXT with Clay. Take it away.
All right, we're going right into NXT. Let's start off the high points. To start off the night, I gave it Axiom versus Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
I thought this was a great match to start out. I love Axiom now. And Carmelo is one of my favorite. He's so fucking good.
And you know what? I got to say this, though. And, the way he talks, too, it's like interesting.
Yes.
It's interesting. It's like Antonio Banderas type. It's like, oh, shit. When he's talking, you have to listen. And, not that there's anything wrong with that. But either way, I'm just saying, when he talks, it's like, okay, this guy's got my attention. But no, actually, he's going to be the future once he gets up to the main roster. Hopefully, when he gets up there.
I agree. This was a great match. I also gave a great match to Toxic Attraction versus Ivy Nile and Tatum Paxley versus Chance and Carter for the tag titles. Okay. I thought this was a great match. I'm surprised they still did the whole Toxic Attraction thing with Mandy gone.
Yeah.
But you know what? They are still technically Toxic Attraction, which makes sense.
Yeah.
But this was all around a good match. Carter and Chance getting the win. Okay. Okay, whatever. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of them, but hey, it is what it is. So
right.
I gave that a high point, and I gave a high point to New Day versus Briggs and Jensen. What really impressed me, Josh Briggs' moonsault.
Yeah.
That was impressive for how big this dude is, and did like a perfect moonsault. And I popped for that. I was like, holy that's cool. But of course, New Day gets the win. Still don't understand this at all, but
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, it is what it is. But it was still a good match. Low points, and I hate to do it. Elektra Lopez versus Indy Hartwell.
Ah!
I hated this match. There's so many mistakes with it. The brass, all of a sudden, brass knuckles to knock Indy out. What the fuck?
Yeah, I had to go back and rewind that, because when I saw Indy had her up and Elektra just hit a punch and Indy fell and pinned her, I'm like, wait. What happened? You win with just a punch. So I had to go back and rewind it. I'm like, okay, she used brass knuckles.
I thought you wanted to rewind it to see Elektra Lopez put the brass knuckles away in her. You know what?
Well, I was thinking Elio. I thought that's where you were going.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm like, oh shit, look at Elio. Look at him. But he's like, no, I really wanted to see where the fuck that came from.
Right?
Yeah, God damn, Elliot. Shit. I rewound it for a whole different reason.
Me too. But the match itself was bad. I did not like this match at all. And my last low point, Isla Dawn messing with Alba Fire. Guys, they have completely killed Kaylee Ray.
Yes.
They have. It's awful. Didn't even have the match. Isla Dawn messes with her in the back. Then she comes out, beats the shit out of her, and now she's like this possessed. I don't know what the fuck she is.
Yeah.
So it's like, this sucks, because I felt bad. You first changed your name to Alba Fire, and now she can't even do anything in NXT. So what the fuck are you doing to Kaylee Ray?
Yeah.
So I hated it. So that was my lowest point. And that's all I have for NXT. Tony, what'd you have?
I had the same thing as far as high point, but it was my only high point. It was Axiom versus Carmelo. Everything else was mediocre for me. I hated the fucking bar scene again. They're doing this shit. Like, oh my God.
Nobody cares about that fucking bar.
Exactly.
The only thing that's good about it is that manager with what's her name? Oh fuck.
Shannon James.
Yeah, her manager. Ooh, shit. Anyway. Seriously.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I mean, like I said, the only thing that stood out was Axiom versus Carmelo. A low point I had was Trick again. And I wrote on here, keep him off TV because he does nothing. You know, if people, I implore you, watch when he's on TV, okay? Obviously, Carmelo is the one wrestling. Look towards the side where he's at. He doesn't do anything. He just stands there. He's just watching. The minute the fucking camera is on him, that's when he acts like a fool.
Yep. That whole, grabbing at the ropes.
Yes. His facial expression is like, bro, no.
Stop.
Oh, my God. It's just so bad. It's like, bro, stay off of my fucking TV screen. And it's like I said, I didn't want to take away from Carmelo because it was a good match. So that's why I separated it and put Trick in there. And it's like I said, I was just so annoyed watching this dude. But it's like I said, but when the camera was more focused on them two, and I would look to the side where he wouldn't do anything. He would just sit there and watch. But then the minute the camera was on him, boom, fucking, it was like he would show off. It was like, bro, just shut the fuck out.
It's been the whole time he's been with Carmelo, though. That's all he does, especially in promos, too. It's just like, oh, I got to be the loudest one in the room.
Exactly.
You don't.
Shut up. Jesus. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Elio, what'd you have?
So I have High Points, Axiom, and Carmelo Hayes. I like Axiom even more after he took Trick out at the end of the match. With that flip up the... like, good.
I agree.
And, the low points I had, the whole Fallon Henley, the Fallon Henley bar thing, the Lecter Lopez, Indy Hartwell, Chase U segment, that was just weird.
The Chase U segment is getting so fucking annoying. It's the same thing over and over again. The whole like, oh, cussing and look at me, I'm this bad brother. I'm like, stop. Nobody gives a fuck about Chase U either.
No. Oh God, you know that, and I forgot to talk about that too.
Another high point I gave was the Toxic Attraction, the triple threat.
Oh, okay. All right. That's all you had?
That's all I got. Yeah.
All right. Overall, I gave NXT a B- this week. Elio, what'd you give it?
I gave it a C.
All right. Tony, what'd you give it?
Same thing. I gave it a C.
All right. Looks sound like I was being generous. We're going to Dynamite with Elio.
Okay, it's time for the airing of grievances, and I got a lot of problems with AEW, and now you're going to hear about it.
Oh, God. You're so true, man. Seriously. Woof.
The only high point, really, the main event with Sheeta and Jamie Hayter. Everything else was a low point. Hook and that, and I got the name Exodus Prime or whatever.
You said Hook.
Oh, shit.
That drives me nuts.
Did.
I had John Moxley and Darius Martin just seemed like a random match. Book of Hobbs. Why are the Guns beating FTR?
Exactly. What the fuck?
And the worst segment, the worst part of AEW, that segment with Swerve and Keith Lee and Rick Ross.
By far.
I'm like, that was so bad. No.
By far.
So that's all I got. Everything is a low point here, except for the main event.
Clay, go because I got another fucking rant going.
I got you, brother. I'm right there. High points, like Elio said, the only high point of this show was Jamie Hayter versus Sheeta. This was a good match to end it. Thank God. At least it had something good in it, because the rest of this shit was fucking terrible. It really was. Now, that's the only high point. Low point, John Moxley versus Darius Martin. What the fuck? You have John beat the shit out of this kid the whole time. It's like, this guy does not compare to John Moxley. Hook versus some Exodius Prime. I thought he was from Transformers.
Exodus Prime. What?
Yeah, okay. It's like, okay. And then Hook beats him within 30 seconds. You're fucking this kid again. It's so stupid, especially with the goddamn commentary with all of it. Trying to go all crazy about Hook. It's like, stop. This bro is 100 pounds soaking wet. It's fucking terrible. And honestly, like Elio said, the worst segment of the night was with Rick Ross, Swerve, Keith Lee. Rick Ross does not belong in wrestling, period. I don't understand the celebrity thing that Tony Khan is trying to push, but this is completely wrong. What the? Okay, so before Swerve comes out, Rick Ross looks at Keith Lee. You know, you're a big motherfucker. Right on TV. I'm like, really? I get it. It's Rick Ross.
I'm like, what?
That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, but like, I can't believe they actually let that go.
They let it go without a bleep or nothing. I'm like, are you kidding me? And you, ugh. But anyway, going into this, the whole time he introduced Swerve and all this was talking, we talk about Trick being that hype man. Rick Ross would not stop fucking talking. Yeah, we're going to make history. Yeah, let's get this done. Yeah, let's go. We're going to make history. Shut the fuck up. What history are you making?
First of all, worst segment in AEW history.
Oh, my God. And they couldn't even do anything with it because Swerve was trying to talk and be this whole thing. Keith is kind of whatever, but Rick just wouldn't shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. And then Parker Boudreaux comes out. And then this no-name tatted face looked like he got out of fucking prison.
And I looked that up. Apparently, he played baseball for
He played baseball,
and then he had like training in AEW.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was a baseball player.
Wow.
For the major leagues.
Baseball player.
I think I could be wrong, but I think for the San Diego Padres.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Huh. But this whole group, and I hope Rick does not stay around, but oh my God, this is terrible.
No.
Terrible. No. But that is all that I have for AEW.
All right, God damn it.
Tony.
High points I had was the Elite versus Death Triangle. That's the only high point I had. I was yeah, sure, why not? Fucking goddamn weapons match, whatever. But I was still it was still a good match. I can't take nothing away from them because they do a good job when they face each other. Low points I had. Ethan Page and Bryan Danielson promo.
Oh my God.
Does anybody actually care about Ethan fucking Page?
No.
So why is he involved? And he's, oh my God, it was just such a bad fucking promo. And another low point I had was Hook versus Exodus Prime. What is he, a fucking male stripper? What the fuck kind of name is Exodus Prime? What the fuck are you doing, dude? But it's just that oh my God, fucking Hook. You're walking around. Okay, wait a minute. These are my side notes, okay? I just want Hook to take that fucking piece of shit fucking belt and his fucking Karen goddamn haircut and retrain. Because he needs to fucking retrain. Come on, people. You know goddamn well Hook has a Karen haircut.
He does.
Put it out! Stop!
It's terrible. I've never seen anybody else with that hair.
And seriously, I mean, the thing of it is, the only reason why he's even there is because of ACU Tony Khan is Taz's fucking father.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know what ACU means, it means all coked up.
Yeah.
Fuck. Seriously. It's like,
It's Tony ripping his hair out.
Yes, thank you for the visual.
Yes.
I mean, seriously, man. I mean, you cannot fucking tell me that Hook's undefeated. And
I noticed that too.
I mean, come on.
Oh, Christ.
Seriously. And fucking Morrissey fucking powders out over Hook? Are you fucking serious?
Yep.
And you're still trying to make this kid relevant? Why? Because he's Taz's fucking son? Are you shitting me right now?
And he can't find anything from Miro to do on television.
Thank you!
Exactly.
Miro would beat the fucking shit out of him. I'm sorry for yelling.
No, yeah, I mean, it's gotten to that point, man. You can
My
only
God!
take so much. The kid's 16-0. Can somebody name who the fuck he's fought?
QT Marshall.
See my point. My point, exactly. If QT Marshall is the most relevant wrestler that you have beaten, that's saying a lot. Right? That's fucking terrible.
Seriously.
As Charles Barkley would say.
Terrible. I mean, come on, people.
It's true.
You cannot be on this fucking dude Hook's dick and say he's a fucking credible wrestler. He's not.
He's not. Darby Allin's more believable.
Well, I don't know about that.
At least he's wrestled guys.
That's true. That's true.
For real.
But I mean, oh my God. What pisses me off the most is that, and trust me, I got my own opinions about Dominic, but you cannot tell me that fucking Hook is more credible than Dominic.
No.
Dominic is getting put through the ring. If you guys want to go, well, his dad is Rey Mysterio. Well, his dad is fucking piece of shit. Taz. I can't even talk.
Dominic was thrown into a program with Seth Rollins, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
But my thing is that with these fucking AEW fanboys, you come out and you say, well, that's because he's Rey Mysterio's son. shut the fuck up. Because
so
you
true.
motherfuckers are the ones that are all on fucking Hook's dick. Yeah, I said it.
It's true. It's so true.
Fuck you. If you're a fucking hooker, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I can't stand you motherfuckers that say, oh yeah, I'm a hooker. You're a dumb fuck. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a fuck. You're a dumb fuck. If you say that you're a fucking hooker, you sound fucking stupid. Go get a girlfriend. Because you're fucking... I want to say some shit, Clay.
Yeah.
I want to say some bad shit. I'm trying to refrain myself, Clay.
I'm trying.
I can't even talk. God damn it.
See, all you fans, why do you have to make these guys mad?
Fuck.
Exactly.
Make me mad. Make me angry. Go ahead.
God damn it.
We're all very calm, happy people, and then we hear all these garbage, and it's like, I'm
sorry.
Left to rip
I was
out.
yelling.
That's not my whole point. It's like, oh, son of a bitch.
God damn.
We would not be saying this if it wasn't fucking true. And it is.
But it just gets me so mad, Clay, that these motherfuckers are like, yeah, I'm a hooker. Hooker for what?
I agree.
That's the most ridiculous name I've ever heard.
It's stupid.
And people are proud of it.
Yes.
That's the thing. It's like, what is wrong with you?
God damn. Like, seriously. You cannot tell me that Hook is a fucking credible goddamn wrestler. He sucks.
Yeah.
He's terrible.
I agree.
And you're like, oh my God, he's undefeated. Fuck you.
So is Sting.
Unfortunately.
Exactly. That whole AEW record has not even made sense since day one. So that cannot be a
I gotta call my daughter. She's gotta make me a drink. Tari! Fuck! Clay, I swear, I try. I fucking try with AEW. Tari! I need a goddamn drink. My goddamn throat is sore.
Help him, please. Somebody get him
I can't deal with this no more, man. You motherfuckers, man. You are on fucking Hook's dick. Yeah, I said it.
It's true.
Where's my daughter? I need a drink. Tari! Come here. Make your father a drink.
Oh, shit.
I'm not even done. That's the thing.
Right?
Rick Ross. Stay the fuck out of fucking TV.
I agree.
If I have to hear one more goddamn time, we're making history. Shut the fuck up.
Yep. It was just through.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then the fucking nail in the goddamn coffin. He looks at Swerve. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
And he goes, we're looking at an icon. Get the fuck out of
here. Swerve an icon.
Wow.
It's so true. It's like, I don't.
Come here. I need a goddamn drink. Fuck.
Oh.
Are you really saying he's an icon?
Right. It makes no sense.
Write my name
whatsoever.
on those presents. Shit.
She made it. Yay.
She made it finally.
Yay.
She wrapped it. Wait, who are these for? God, man.
Shit. But it is. It's like AEW is just trying to find this celebrity that is like, oh, well, get a top name, but you are doing a wrong job of doing it.
I'm writing my autograph on these things. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good. It's all good. It's all good.
But see, the thing of it is, and I'm sorry, man, I don't want to sound like a WWE fanboy. I really don't. But what WWE does right is when they bring these goddamn celebrities in, they tell them exactly, listen, careful what you say. This is how we do it. This is what you say. Let the guy talk. Don't talk. Don't interrupt him.
Exactly. I felt bad for Swerve here. I really
Fuck!
do. He's trying.
He couldn't get a word in!
He couldn't because it was too much of Rick. It's like, oh my
We're
God.
making history. Shut the fuck up!
Right?
God! Jesus! Thank you. My daughter brought me a drink.
Thank you.
Oh, you did? But okay. Oh shit! God damn it! I'm fucking destroying shit live on air. God damn it! but here's the thing. Like Rick Ross couldn't shut the fuck up, man. Oh my God! But it's like I said. The thing of it is, but the whole segment, I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. I thought Rick Ross was with Keith Lee. Why is he in the ring with Keith Lee? And then he turned, and it's like, wait a minute. What? What's happening here? Mm-hmm. And then, oh my God, when Swerve said you got to have eyes in the back of your head, fucking Rick Ross poking the back of Keith Lee's head. What the fuck are you doing?
I know, right?
I forgot about that too as soon as you said it.
I was like, what? So Rick Ross is going to attack Keith Lee? What?
Oh, Jesus.
God! Jesus, man. I'm telling you. And I sent you guys an email or a text, a messenger. I said, this is the worst fucking AEW I've ever fucking seen. And again, I have to repeat myself. I don't want to sound like a WWE fanboy, but that's what they do right when it comes to fucking celebrities.
Mm-hmm. We all want AEW to succeed. But the more this is happening, we got to call it how it is.
But here's
the
thing. And I have to backtrack a little bit.
Okay.
Because WWE fucked up once. And that's when they had Lamar Ball on Raw.
Boy.
Remember that?
Yes.
And he said the N-word?
Yep.
That's the only time I can remember that they messed up as far as the celebrity goes.
Huge
but
mistake.
They know what to do with these celebrities because they're not wrestlers. They're not managers. And then yet you bring in fucking Rick Ross and throughout the whole fucking segment, we're making history. What history are you making?
For the worst segment in AEW.
Exactly.
And then he had the gall to say that fucking Swerve is a fucking icon. Are you what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And then, oh my God, Parker Boudreaux. Bro, no wonder you got released. Because those punches, your facial expressions were fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Every punch you have to go, roar. Every punch and then roar. It's like, bro.
He's one of those guys that you wish would have been great, and you look at him, it's like, no.
But see,
it's
but
not.
then I wonder why they stuck him with fucking
Joe Gacy.
Joe Gacy, yeah.
Now I see why. Now I fucking see why. And then you got Tom McFarlane, fucking wannabe tattooed face motherfucker, baseball player that came in. Nobody knows who the fuck he is. Wow, he's a big dude. Shut up.
Exactly.
Okay, but who is he?
He couldn't even throw a punch.
Right.
No.
And I'm talking as a fucking wrestler. I'm sorry. You're going to bring these fucking guys in? I'm going to critique the fuck out of you.
It's true.
And I'll say it to your face. Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm sorry, guys. I was yelling. That's my bad.
you're all
I'm
good,
upset.
brother. Oh, no.
I'm upset.
I know. I'll give you a air hug. There you go.
You're the man. That's why I love you.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what? Seriously, I don't drink on the show. Well, I used to. Shut up. Well, I didn't drink that much on the show. I never do. I have a couple drinks here and there. And then me and Clay, we're slowly building a tradition of having a couple drinks on the show. I'm on my fourth one.
Slowly, I'm on my second.
During this segment, I've drank 3 fucking beers, man. God. This is probably the longest we've ever talked about AEW. Son of a bitch.
True.
But I'm calm now. I think I'm done, Elio.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. Final I gave AEW an F.
Oh wow! All right, I'm right. I gave it a D-. I'm right there with you.
I'm right there with Elio, man. I gave this shit a fucking F-.
There you go.
Fuck this show. Jesus. All right, we ready to go to SmackDown?
Yes.
All right, SmackDown. The only thing I had as a high point was Sammy's promo. If I had to give a high point, I would do the that bullshit fucking main event. I hate. Why do they have to make it a gimmick?
Yeah, I don't like these theme matches, like the Mirror going through Ford Street Fight.
Yes, stupid.
The Trigger Street Fight they do on Halloween.
Yeah. It's like, just because it's the holidays doesn't mean you got to do a gimmick match to match that holiday. Just make it a regular match. And then you got New Day coming out as nutcrackers. You had a ballerina. Oh my God. It took away. It just took away from that fucking match. And I was just like, oh my God. So that's why I didn't even put it as a high point. Maybe it should have been, but not on my list. Low points. Sorry, I have to put the rest of the fucking show. Except for the gauntlet match. I did dig that. But it wasn't good enough to be a high point either. Yeah. So that's where I'm coming out with that. But I do have a side note. And this is actually a question that we can post on next week for next week's show. Okay. And the reason why I want to ask this and put it on our Facebook page is because, like, I was just like, there's a reason why Ronda is in WWE. Why? I mean, she loves wrestling. Okay, good for you. But why are you there? So my question is, if Ronda wasn't in WWE, would you still know who the fuck she was? Seriously. Other than her being in UFC. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Ronda was in UFC, we're talking years ago. Yeah. Okay? Chris Cyborg, correct me if I'm wrong, beat the fuck out of her.
Yes.
And Holly Holmes beat the fuck out of her. And then she was just like, you know what? I got to go. So if Ronda Rousey, after that beatdown that she gotten from Chris Cyborg and Holly Holmes, will we still remember her now? That's my question. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm throwing this out, because I'm hearing rumors also that Ronda, after WrestleMania, is done with wrestling. That's what I heard. I could be wrong, but
I'm not too upset about that, honestly.
I'm not either. But but you know what I'm saying? So I'm just wondering, if she wasn't in WWE, would you guys, like, if her name came up, would you be like my reaction would be, oh, that's right. She was heavyweight champion UFC. Not heavyweight champ, but she was champion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that would come out my mouth. It wouldn't be like, oh my God, it's Ronda Rousey. Yeah, man. Fuck you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I turned into a surfer, dude. But
bro. Aloha.
Yeah, brother. But you know what I'm saying, though? I don't know. You know, I want to throw that out there. And I already know we're going to get some fucked up goddamn comments off of this one. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. All right, Clay, what'd you get?
Yeah, for me, this show was kind of, honestly, it was hard for me to watch. It's most of the show. The gauntlet match, I did give a high point. Yeah. Even though, like I said last week, we knew Raquel was probably going to win this.
Yeah.
But out of it, Xia Li looked strong in this, surprisingly.
Yes, she did.
She really did. So I enjoyed that part. Raquel getting the win. And then what pissed me off about this, and I know I'm giving it a high point, but I'm going to say it pissed me off. After the match, Ronda comes out. Oh, you're not done. Throws in Shayna Baszler. Now, Shayna Baszler should be beating the shit out of anybody that walks.
Yes.
And she loses to Raquel within seconds.
Yep.
What are you doing to her?
Yep.
Like, she should be killing people.
Yep.
And what does she do? Lose within 2 or 3 seconds to a girl that supposedly had a hurt arm.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
But then also,
this is Shayna Baszler.
Then also, I was thinking, wait, Ronda's saying she's not done because Raquel has to face Shayna. But if Shayna wins, she has to face Ronda.
Yeah,
exactly.
Doesn't make sense.
No, don't.
No, and that's where I was at with it. I gave the gauntlet match a high point. The laughter part, no.
Yeah.
Low points. and I hated to do it. I gave it a Bray's promo. I'm sorry, guys. Like, I love the Bray's telling the story and all, but where is this going? You attack the cameraman, and then are you like possessed by Uncle Howdy? Like, I understand that Bray's telling the story, and that's great, but this needs to go on.
Now, let me ask you a question, though. Do you guys think that this is going on way too long, that he should just get to the fucking point by now?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
I was saying the same thing.
It's starting to get there.
Yeah.
Because it's like the aura of Bray Wyatt, it's like, oh, that's cool. But then when it gets to the ring, it's like, okay, like Uncle Howdy come out and do something, or Bray have a match. Like, it's starting to get stale, and I don't want it to.
But no, I agree with you. But on the defense of that, I mean, I have a feeling, and we reported this before, that he's introducing new characters. And he's doing it slowly, very fucking slowly.
Yes.
And, I'm hearing reports that a lot of people are getting stale with it because he's taking too long to get to the fucking point. So are you guys feeling that?
Yes, I really am.
Yeah. Every week they're like, tune in this week to SmackDown and find out what they have in store for Bray Wyatt. You tune in, but it's the same thing we saw last week.
And when did Bray Wyatt appear? That was in fucking Money in the Bank, right?
No,
was
Money in the Bank. Extreme Rules.
Oh, Extreme Rules. Yeah. And he hasn't wrestled a fucking match.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want this to happen, because Bray had one of the biggest pops in wrestling ever when he came back. And now it's starting to become like, oh, okay, it's Bray. They're like, no.
Yeah.
Damn it. But anyway.
But see, the thing of it is that Bray is such a storyteller. But what he doesn't understand is that, bro, you got 1 day a week to do it, and in 5 minutes time.
Yeah.
Understand, and that's, if I was Triple H, that's what I would tell him. It was like, listen, this storyline is great, but you only got 1 week, 1 time a week to tell this story, and you got less than 10 minutes. It's like, we gotta speed it up.
And
I get it. It's a storyline, but still, at the same time, it's like, bro, you're killing me.
People's attention span nowadays is not even there anymore.
No,
they're not. They're going to get uninterested real freaking quick. So it's got to go.
Yes.
So
totally agree.
And like you said, another low point: Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Imperium.
Yeah.
Why do we have to have a gimmick match? I was actually looking forward to this match, and then it just turned to the point of, what the fuck was the point of the ballerina New Day being in there?
Exactly. But if you notice, Gunther wasn't there.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
He ain't going to put himself in a fucking Miracle on 34th Street match. Get the fuck out of here.
No. And then the whole mistletoe with Samantha and Ricochet. And then Ricochet gets the power of that. I'm like,
exactly.
Really?
And if y'all didn't know, Ricochet is dating that ring announcer chick.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, come on. And then Imperium loses, and it's okay. I understand it has to be entertainment, but this was just this could have been so much better, and it wasn't.
Yes.
So that's where I was with it.
Totally agree. Totally agree. All right. So Elio, what'd you get?
I pretty much have the same. I have the Bray Wyatt, I have the main event. The only high point I really had was that gauntlet match, and Sammy used a promo at the top of the show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it wasn't a good SmackDown, but overall, I gave it a C+. Clay, what'd you give it?
I gave it a C.
Elio, what'd you give it?
I gave it a C as well.
All right, so let's go right into Battle of the A-Show. Those that are new to that, basically, we just picked what A-Show was the fucking best this week. A little friendly competition that ends at WrestleMania, and then we start all over. Let's go with Clay this week. What's your pick for the A-Show?
I got to go with Raw.
All righty. Elio, what is your pick for the A-Show?
I have Raw as well.
All right. Well, hey, Raw wins it. And it's like I said, this is 3-4 months before WrestleMania. I honestly don't see anyone else catching up with Raw right now.
I was looking up for the draft. Apparently, the updates said they're looking at April 2023.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
so probably after Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was reading.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. All right. Okay, cool. Whatevs. All right, let's go. I pulled the Tony Khan. All right, let's go into let's go right into the book. Basically, if you're new to the show, what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happened in the week of wrestling, and I guess we do it for a fucking good laugh, and we sure as hell need it after that goddamn AEW. I'm not going to work myself up. I'm going to chill.
There you go.
All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Baldy Sam's go fuck yourself.
Fuck him. Stays.
Kevin Dunn's camera shots.
Stays.
No Trick Willie shot. Fuck that. Sammy and Ty's tongue twisting.
Stays.
Chris's wizard.
Stays. That motherfucker did it again.
Right?
That fucking fireball. What the?
Yep.
God.
AEW time management.
Stays.
JB Hammerpants.
Stays.
Orange's knapsack.
Stays.
Orange. Trick's non-fitted hat.
Stays.
AEW's absurd commentary.
Stays.
Tony shit Vonnie.
Stays.
Barney's stolen hat.
Stays.
And last but not least, fuck's wrong with Tony Khan's eyes? You son of a bitch! You ruining AEW, you motherfucker. I'm still hyped. I need a sip. Hold on.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Again.
Don't be sorry.
God damn it.
It's all good.
Yeah, it is. All right, with that being said, that's the end of the show. But stay tuned. After the show, we have the 5-Second Shuffle Championship. We only got one more week.
Pressure's on.
It is a close game between Elio and Clay. Elio is up 11 reigns to Clay's 10, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
No, you're
right.
And right now, Elio is the current champion. And if you guys are new to that, basically all I do is I play a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button. I only play 5 seconds of it, and these guys got to guess who it is, and the first one to 5 win. And it's the 5-Second Shuffle champion, or they can retain. And it's just, again, a friendly competition between the two, which lasts until the end of the year, which is next week. And then we will crown the 5-Second Shuffle overall champion. And I got a bombshell to drop next week. And yeah, this is getting interesting, boys. I honestly, I got a prediction. I think we're gonna go into overtime next week. I really do. That's my prediction.
Oh boy.
Yes.
There we go.
So with that being said, I am your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the gentleman,
Elio Canella,
and El Zero Muto.
Julian Vasquez.
Jesus Christ, you're in the other fucking room, and you can't be on point.
I thought I was.
No, you wasn't.
No.
Fuck. You know what? I was all fucking hyped up, and I calmed myself down because I had a goddamn Corona and Amaretto, and now I'm hyped up again. I'm sorry. God damn it. Shit. Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right. Elio, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first. Oh, wait, I forgot. My bad. Now, during the game, we do have the forbidden songs. The forbidden songs are The Reba Giggle, Chris Benoit, Taz. Yeah. And he's got 4 of them on this playlist. And now the newly added Hook. It is on this playlist also. If any one of those songs comes up, the guys get an automatic deduction from their point. Just one. That's it. Yeah. But still, it can hurt him. Elio had 2 in one game. So
he did.
Yes, he did. All right. So, Elio, you have champion's advantage. You can either go first or you can pass it off to Clay. How I have it on my screen.
I'll go first.
All right. Here's your first one. Oh! Wow! People throwing chairs.
Damn. Wow.
That hurts.
Elio is pissed.
Oh my gosh.
Right off the bat, Elio has a Taz song because he's got -1.
Yay.
Holy shit, what a way to fucking start the goddamn game.
Right?
Wow. Holy shit. All right. Obviously, we know that's Taz. Oh,
yes.
shit.
Oh, my God.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Oh shit. Oh my God. I'm gonna hit myself in the face. No. Brian Cage. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Julian for the steal.
Lance Archer?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest, yes.
Oh my God.
Y'all just giving it to
only
Elio,
one.
man. Jesus
Basically,
Christ.
son of a bitch.
He had -1. Now he's even with you motherfuckers.
Yes, God. Damn.
Wow. What is going on with this goddamn game? And day before fucking Christmas. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
God.
Goes to Julian. You can get your first one with this one. Here you go.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Shinsuke Nakamura, yes, you are on the board with one. It goes to Elio. He can get his first one. He can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Is that Baron Corbin?
It is Baron Corbin, yes. One of his first ones from NXT. You are on the board with one. You could have had two, but you had the Taz. All right,
Fuck
go
Taz.
to Clay. All right, it goes to Clay. Clay can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Karrion Kross.
Karrion Kross, yes, you are on the board with one. It's all tied up with everybody. It goes to Julie. He can get number 2 with this one. Here you go.
Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns, yes, you are on the board with 2. Goes to Elio. He can be tied up with you with this one. Here you go.
Burn it down!
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, yes, you are on the board with 2, tied with Julian. Clay, it's on you. You can get number 2 with this one. Here you go.
The Brood?
Yes, the Brood.
Oh, he scared me.
I had to look for a second because it said Gangrel / the Brood, so I had to give it to you.
Ooh.
You Clay's like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. It is tied all across the board. Goes to Julian. Here's your third one. Here you go.
That counts.
That does not count. Come on.
It does count.
Oh, come on.
Damn. Wow. He gets a minus from his score. He's got 1. It just pops up, man. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, goes to Elio. Elio can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
I am perfection. I am perfection. I am perfection.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, that's Dolph Ziggler. You are on the board with 3. He could have had 4 if he had fucking the Taz.
All right.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay can be tied up with you with this one. Here you go.
heard this one too. Ricochet.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
Kenny Omega.
Kenny Omega, yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right, goes to Julian. He could be tied with Elio with this one. Here you go.
Axiom.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
So it's Selena Vega.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Carmella.
No, it is not. It's Jeff Hardy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never heard him use this.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
Huh. Weird.
Never heard him use this. Whatever.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Right? All right, go. Who's it on? Elio
Elio, yeah.
or Clay? Oh, it's on Elio?
Yeah.
Okay, here's your next one. Here you go, Elio. Elio actually can have 4 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Rikishi?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Luke Harper.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
The Boogeyman.
No, it is not. It's the Freebirds.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me play a little bit.
Great song. Bad Street USA.
Yes, it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
Jesus. All right. Wait. Who's it on now?
Me.
It's on Clay. All right.
Yep.
Here you go.
1, 2, is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that
Triple H.
Yes, Triple H. You are tied with Elio with 3. Julian's got 2. Here's your next one.
Oh, we had this one. Is it Dolph Ziggler? No, Tyson Kidd.
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Dolph Ziggler.
It is Dolph Ziggler.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Oh my God. That's too funny. All right.
Yeah.
Elio's got 4. Julian's got 2. Clay's got 3. Now Elio can win it with this one. And he, mind you, he had the Taz song, the Forbidden Song. Okay. So he technically should have won. But he can win it with this one. Here you go.
Wardlow.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Let's see. Brian Cage.
No, it is not. Julian for the steal.
I got nothing on that one.
Awesome Kong.
Oh, really?
From AEW. Yep.
Oh.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay could be tied up with Elio with this one. Here you go.
Time to play the game.
Triple H.
Yeah. If you would have fucked that up, boy, I was gonna say, what the hell?
I know.
Yeah. All right, you are on the board with 4. Elio's got 4. Julian's got 2. You're gonna have 3 with this one. Here you go.
Pac.
It is Pac. Yeah, you are on the board with 3. Goes to Elio. Whoa, you all right there? Holy
He's
shit.
preparing himself.
I guess so. God damn. All right, here's your next one.
Rising from the ground, echoes of the
Is that Titus O'Neil?
No, it is not. Clay's all happy. Clay for the steal and the win.
Tyson Kidd.
It is Tyson Kidd.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Let's fucking go.
What is going on? It is all tied up.
Let's go.
All tied up, leading into the final week of the 5-second shuffle. Holy shit.
Fuck Taz.
That's right. You would have won if you didn't get that Taz. Holy shit. It is all tied up. I have a special announcement for next week's game being that is tied up. Things are going to get interesting, folks. We don't own the rights, but hey, Merry fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I'm trying not to wait my beer.